Hey guys, this is Ned with TGN.TV, and I would like to welcome you to this Star Wars The Old Republic video. Now, I know I said my next video would be about release dates and beta, but I decided that I wanted to do a quick one about the light side, dark side decisions and differences that you make in the game. But don't worry, the video about beta and release dates will be up tomorrow. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoy the video and have fun. In the Old Republic, to help immerse you and your character into the story, during certain quests you will have the ability to make decisions that reflect either the light side of the Force, or the dark side of the Force. In the video you are seeing now, a Sith sorcerer and Imperial agent have ventured into a cave on Tatooine to rescue a Sith Lord. Now they have found him, as you can see they are progressing through the quest dialogue and have now come to a point where they have to make a decision. On the top option, you can see a blue star with the option to save the Dark Lord, and at the bottom a red triangle with the option to kill him. The blue star represents the light side choice and the red triangle represents the dark side choice. As you can see, the sorcerer has opted to kill the Dark Lord. The screen shows that he has made a dark side choice by flashing red, and he quickly dispatches the Sith Lord. That was an example of a dark side choice, and these decisions crop up quite a lot in the gameplay and will affect your character and how the world changes around you. But I'd like to talk about how the different options will affect you and your character. First of all, what impacts happen after you've made your decision? For a start, the quest you are in will arc into one of two different ways and change depending on the choice you made. For example, in the quest you've just seen, if you chose to do the dark side path and kill the Sith Lord, you return to the base and the base is without a leader. But if you've chosen the light side, you'd return to the base and things can get back to normal quicker. The next thing you get is dark side and light side points. As seen in the screenshot, you have the light side at one end and the dark side on the other, and the decisions you make will move you closer to one side. Now for every class, the dark and light side will offer different looking armor. For example, if you are a Sith warrior and more towards the dark side, you will get a dark side piece of armor, and if you are more towards the light side, then the armor options will change for you. The armor will look different, but these are just differences that affect the appearance. The stats on the armors remain the same, so if you're light side you won't be forced to go after different stats than if you are on the dark side. The decisions you make also get you companion affection. One of the reasons that each class has 5 or so different companions is because each will favour different things. For example, a smuggler might have a companion that enjoys watching the dark side decisions, and another that will favour the light side ones you make, and you can gain or lose affection with them depending on the choices you make. The last thing I would like to talk about is a question and concern that I get asked quite a lot. It's about your character being forced to be good or evil depending on the faction you are on, but this is not the case. For example, people worry that if they play the Empire, they will not want to make any good decisions but only bad ones. But BioWare has been very clever in this respect and made sure that you can pick what you want. You can be a Sith warrior that's trying to make the world a better place for your people, or a Jedi Knight that wants to avenge the Republic at the atrocities committed by the Sith Empire. Also, I would like to explain that the light side is not necessarily good, and the dark side is not necessarily evil. For example, some light side decisions will be much darker and much more evil than the dark side ones, but still reflect the light side, and the dark side can have good decisions that reflect the dark side. For example, imagine that a village is about to become attacked by monsters, and you are a Jedi Knight. There is no way the village can defend itself without your help, but the Jedi Council has given you strict orders not to interfere because it is not a Jedi matter. So the light side decision would be to leave the village to its fate, and the dark side would be to ignore the council and help them. What would you do? In conclusion, players will be making mixed and meaningful choices that do have an impact on what happens to them and the world around them. I think I've included everything about light side and dark side decisions, but feel free to post any questions or information in the comments below. This has been Ned with TGN.TV. Please rate, comment and subscribe. Have a good day everyone!